Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and in today's episode I'm gonna talk about Idle Mafia and how to play Event Vegas. Just quickly collect our rewards here, and without further ado, let's get straight into event and I'm gonna discuss all the details whilst we are already there. Alright then, so this is where we currently are. Obviously I've got another 7 hours to go, currently ranking 34, obviously 0 diamonds has been spent, so it's just a natural gameplay here and no boosts given. The reason I record it now because I won't be here by end of this event. I'll be going out, therefore I want to give you update where I am now, and the reason I can do it now because I believe a vegan Event Vegas can and cannot be always completed, and the reason for it is, unfortunately, how you gonna draw into this game. It's so random that I think, you know, where I currently am, and I only got 2 last remaining milestones to complete, I'm absolutely fine with that. If I finish it at this stage, I'm more than happy. Therefore, some of the guides which are out there, I don't think they are relevant because you will not always hit the certain way you want to this game to pan out. So I'm gonna discuss everything in the greater details, how to obviously maximize potential in the game. So from obviously the screen itself, you'll be starting with the buildings, upgrading as you go along, and there will be 2 levels as such. So as you're gonna complete a last building, casino, you're gonna hit a certain level of that, and that will return you to building 1, where you have to then hit like level 2100 or 2600, and you're gonna progress with the missions. So obviously your indication what you should actually do in a game is gonna be this left hand side mission. Currently I am at upgrade shop, so I can obviously go to, and I know I need to now upgrade this shop to a level 1600. And I will give you now, because it's a round 2, will give me now the 99.99 AA boost, which means this more likely gonna be my best output building once I'm gonna upgrade it. Yet again, that will also depend on the tricks, which I'm gonna get to a nitty gritty in just a second. But indication on progression of the game will be always your left hand side quest, and all you need to do is just adjust your strategy and then keep boosting and aiming for these missions. So this one indication of what you're supposed to actually do in a game. So if the game tells you upgrade gun shop, there is no point for you to go into a bank robbery and keep investing heavily into this capo and this building, because end of the day this is a next building which gonna gives you a next milestone and next bonus when it comes to output. So despite you're gonna heavily upgrade in this building, more likely once you upgrade this one, this will completely outperform your sort of coin chips output. So therefore just focus on the left hand side mission. It's self-explanatory. Then when it comes to a middle section, every single time you return, you be in AFK, etc., then you actually get a chance of collecting up to 15 tokens or coins from here, and you got to do it. So what I mean by that is every single time you collect, come back. Now when we have entered the game, because I was just recently in the event, I didn't have option obviously to watch advert or perhaps claim it ×3 or even boost it further with diamonds. But obviously when you are AFK for more like 5-10 minutes, then you've got that option because you've been off for a significant amount of time. So when you actually come back, my recommendation, if you use phone, just shake your phone. If not, then use this icon, and that should collect chips for you. And you need to pay attention what relevant mission is there, because if it says collect chips, the last thing you want to do is come and first click on a gold bar, because you have now just missed opportunity. If it says collect chips by shaking your phone or pressing a button. If you're in a blue stacks, collect chips. Then the next mission after that will be collect a gold bars. Therefore we would click into a gold bar, and then often, because you have shaken your phone to start off, which gave you a coins, you click on a gold bars, and then once you actually gonna collect itself one more time, it will give you a chips again. So often you will find out that you're able to collect 15 sort of tokens which you need for spinning instantly by just doing that. And then in between, obviously, you'll be focusing on the right-hand side mission all the time, but they are very simple. You will spin roulette, then you'll have to collect a certain amount of tricks and so on and so on. Again, once this been completed, do not wait. Hit that claim button and then just aim for the next one. And some of them, you know, this is completely out of your power. If it says, collect 2 or 3 tricks, then you got to spin your wheel until obviously you will get it. But once you get it, make sure you claim in order to unlock another mission for yourself. Obviously, the more coins you're gonna get, the more chances you've got to progress within the game. So that's pretty much where we are. And then when we actually talk about the roulette itself, so obviously the roulette is our middle building here, and this is where all the fun will begin. So you got an option of obviously claiming your tokens every single day as a freebie. So if we go into a shop itself very quickly, and so you got a free lucky coins. So you've got these ones to collect every single day, and then obviously the other options to purchase them with the diamonds, which we don't do. But once you've got them, then my high recommendation for here is, as much as you've seen our community or people sort of showing off with hitting these 3,000 diamonds, I still fully encourage you to spin only 5 at a time. I've been playing this event many times, and unfortunately this is one of the specific events that when things go wrong, they really go wrong. And what I mean by that, you have probably played it multiple times where 9 out of 10 you will just hit this gold bar. Yeah, for some reason the game got certain elements in the game that you cannot hit any more tokens, or you cannot hit any tricks. You'll be just hitting this gold day in and day out, which means that if we minimize this risk and just get in 5 tokens at a time, you've got more chances of hitting other rewards. And I tried both, and I have hit a 3,000 diamonds, I have hit I think 195 coins and so on, and it's great when it lands, but if it doesn't, you can very quickly run out of these tokens and your game progress is going to be very slow. So talking about the 5, I think in this particular case I have not hit the diamonds. I have hit 2 or 3 times the maximum amount of gold. I have hit 2 or 3 times maximum amount of chips. I have hit coins once, and I think the 20 tricks I have at least hit 5 or 6 times. So therefore, yet again, yeah, it's not 60, it's only 20, but you maximize amount of different options than this gold bar, because I just sometimes feel this is not random. These gold bars were landing way too often. Therefore, I highly recommend go for 5 if you want to have game better output. So that's where we are. We have discussed mission, we have discussed roulette, now the tricks itself. So obviously tricks itself, again, they will land randomly. You know, you can go for a level 20 switching cards and level 5 loaded dice. Normally the game itself try to sort of keep it leveled, but you not always will have the same luck. So in this case, you know, level 13 here, the reduce of upgrade cost been phenomenal for myself, over 3 million now, so that definitely helps me boost to a rank 34 without spending a diamond. And then lastly, obviously what you've got is a different sort of areas where you're gonna have these additional boosts. So as you see, the strength and the business, it's times 12k, whilst tech, it's only 3k, which means this is gonna be one of your weakest buildings. And again, as mentioned, you cannot really rely on any fixed guide, because if there is element of tech being sort of one of the strongest, if I don't land these tricks well, then I got no chance to compete. But currently where I am, actually one of the strongest buildings for me, it's a brothel, and is actually a business. And the business, as we have seen earlier, it's times 12k. So this is where I'm gonna heavily invest now. And then my next mission is to upgrade gun shop. If we actually go, we're pretty much over halfway through. I like to pretty much upgrade building before, or whichever building will give you obviously the best output, and then once actually I can see this bar is getting very close to being filled in, then I start spinning a little bit of wheel as well, just to boost it. But then I know once I'll end up with gun shop being upgraded, and then I'll have another mission, I might have then stack a little bit, because my brothel will still be generated and having a bonus times 12k, whilst gun shop only 3k. So there might be an element that despite leveling this next building and following the missions as I mentioned earlier, I might stack for a while unless I will upgrade my tech upgrades, obviously by drawing randomly tricks. So often this will happen, and again, what is best to do is it's coming back to your previous building and try to upgrade a little bit further. And what we mean here is our final point, that obviously you will be leveling your capos. So I have skipped obviously first 2, because then you will be pretty much very quickly progressing with the last buildings. And as you see, a lot of them are on level 81, 71, and this is where I've got this one on 70. Obviously you've got your production increase, and then once you hit that 71 level, this is where you've got additional boost to your skill. So despite the game might suggest you need level 40, 50, if you hit that one additional level, obviously you get in that bonus when it comes to production, etc. So you want to hit these 71, 61, 81 levels and then progress within the game. So overall, that will be it, guys. You know, once again, this will be your main indicator what you do in a game, so focus on the left one. Keep collecting chips and gold bars and always claim the tokens. Focus on the right hand side, again claim it as much as you can. Roulette itself has to be upgraded all the time for the gold output, and again my recommendation is on a 5 tokens only. It gives you more options rather than if you just land in one of these events and you're unlucky, you'll just spend all on your tokens and you're gonna get plenty of gold bars. Unfortunately you won't progress within the game. Trick itself being obviously random, and then sometimes you will have to revert back to one building before in order to upgrade and progress within the game. Not always the indication of the mission will be the best bet, because that depending on how your tricks has landed. If you do not have enough boost for your particular traits or the business type, then you won't be able to progress. But as mentioned earlier, do not rely fully on a fixed guild. You will sort of craft your own strategy. And again, you know, this is the event which will keep occurring on weekend alongside many others. So if you have hit all milestones, that's great. But if you hit like myself, being 7 hours out, I just got additional 2. If I hit that, happy days. If I don't, then I'm more than happy what I have achieved now, because this is just additional boost obviously to overall gameplay. So I hope you guys found this updated video, because the event Vegas been with us for a while. I hope you found it useful, and as always I will see you next time.